around out there, but at the same time, you don't need to be, you know, blatantly posting them on social media. But either way, we're going to get into Salt0ne, HyperKirby, local guys too. I believe they're Georgia natives, both of them. So we're going to see what they can do with changed versions of their mains here in Ultimate going against Ally and Samsora.
Yeah, and I just want to point out, you know, HyperKirby and Goblin being at this tournament, I'm actually wouldn't be surprised of what we're going to see from Roy in this tournament in general, not just in doubles, but in singles too. And that was such a scary situation. Ally going for the high recovery. Samsora actually trying to cover Ally so that way he could get back safely. We're talking about aggressive players. Samsora being another one of those aggressive players, doing really good. I feel like Samsora's situational awareness in doubles is also really good. And especially with Peach, he tends to be there at the perfect time. Oh, and he gets the grab, actually throwing it back to Ally.
One huge change for Cloud in doubles is that he can't just hold in limit the whole time. Like, the old thing was, obviously, Cloud at the end of Smash 4 was getting banned in doubles because he was so strong and that much of a difference maker. Hold on. Flow shields on the field. I wanted to see if something would happen, but not being able to hold on the limit forever makes him way more susceptible to gimps just like that. Yep, nice job. So that's actually really good recognition by Salt0ne. He knew he couldn't recover, and he wanted to get, you've got to get back in the game as soon as possible, else your teammate's going to be getting 2v1 the whole time you're gone.
Oh, the counter from the Peach Bomber.
In an up tilt. Okay, let's go HyperKirby. Taking 2 stocks, staying alive too. And that was a good idea there with the Blade Beam on the other side of the screen from Salt0ne. Trying to neutral B, covers his buddy's recovery on the way back. Very nice.
Oh, I just like Salt0ne spacing in general too. Notice how he doesn't want to overcommit on Samsora's shield. He actually drifted back with the fair and then actually used one side B just to see if Samsora was going to let go of shield before throwing out the rest of the move.
Okay, here we go. Big opportunity here for the green team because they do have limit ready, and Ally's looking there. He's at finishing touch.
Oh, we got a broken shield off to the corner, and okay. I was actually expecting more so a fair, if anything, but he was at 40%. It really wasn't going to do much in general. He used the down tilt, but it sent him off stage, and he was able to just jump out of that situation.
So shield breaks and doubles are really interesting, especially like that, because they were kind of 2 1v1. So I think Sam just needs to take the optimal punish there and get it done with. But at the same time, you saw Salt0ne take a stock from Ally, which is really good. He pulled the trigger on the limit cross slash, anticipating that Ally wanted to get over there and protect Samsora or start a combo or something on the shield break. So that was really good.
You see, red team actually was having a good solid stage control here, but green team now sending Ally off stage, narrowly missing that Cloud back air.
Okay, big situation. Ally's got to find his way down. Good use of the neutral air dodge and run up tilt 2. Very nice job by Ally, but now we're seeing, so far I think HyperKirby, he's been the MVP of this game 1 so far, depending on how this goes. Look at that. Ooh,
oh, the follow-ups.
Baby, this is amazing.
We're talking about follow-ups out here. Okay.
Okay, cross slash still an amazing tool in every situation, basically. It's so good, and you can see them combo off of it. Nice, and what a recovery there from HyperKirby. Yeah, very nice stuff.
Avoiding Ally's back air toss out there, too.
HyperKirby getting caught in the spot dodge, yep.
Okay, we got the forward throw instead, and getting a back throw towards Samsora, although no follow-up from Samsora, unfortunately.
Big limit right here. Look at that, crossing him up. Limit cross slash, not enough power to KO yet. Big situation here for the green team. They got to throw one of these sorties off the stage and take a stock early here if they're going to want to take this set or this game.
If anything, Samsora needs to be careful, especially against HyperKirby here.
Ooh. Run up smashes, do it. Oh, look at the positioning there. That was so smart. Great positioning by Salt0ne, running up and getting to that platform. And now we see green team in a great position to take down this game 1. Limit is ready to go.
Look at the way they're positioned too. Notice how Salt0ne is literally hanging out on the bottom platform with limit in hand, drop down, gets that neutral limit. Like honestly, I feel like HyperKirby was just following up so well.
Yes.
And at the same time, I saw Samsora a few times just toss the opponent to Ally, and it didn't look like Ally was able to do much because he was also being pressured at the same time. And I just feel like swords in this matchup are just difficult for these two characters to deal with.
Still a tough thing. I mean, Peach, a top 3 character, I'd say something like that, but can still struggle in the air against swordies. I mean, she has amazing frame data in the air, but at the same time, the reach compared to the swords, not amazing. Definitely a tough thing to contend with, but the other thing, too, is that formation at the end there, one of them on the top platform, the other one just holding towards the ledge. That's just a victory formation, because you know Ally's got to recover with Snake, which is terrible for him, so at some point he's going to have to commit. They trust each other enough, like, all right, you got top platform, I'll cover the ledge, we go from there. So I like that a lot, the victory formation from the green team, and now we're seeing them going up game 1, and they're going to Battlefield now. Oh, that was interesting. He kind of stopped the cross slash there. Maybe he was waiting for a grenade to get pulled or something. I'm not sure, but either way.
Yeah, that, and I like using down air. Of course, down air is Snake's. So yeah, Snake's fastest out of shield option as well. So that's why we see him doing a lot, especially in doubles here. Try to go for the forward tilt.
Okay.
HyperKirby keeping him by the ledge though. Samsora sending Salt0ne though towards Ally. So wait, Ally?
Oh no,
Ally?
that's really bad for the red team. one big thing that Ally needs to do is tank 100%. As Snake, you need to be living to like an average of 150.
I don't know what exactly happened or if he lost track of himself, but he literally just did back air and like fast fell into the blast zone. That was quite an unfortunate SD from Ally. Going to be a pretty big deficit here in green team, though. We're going to be running with it. We take those. Samsora. Samsora getting
we're
that
not
upper.
resetting.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going to keep going, that's for sure. We'll take that one. Yeah, green team. So when something like that happens in doubles, your goal as the green team is just keep to your game plan. You know what I mean? You won game 1, played super duper well, and now you just got to extend this lead that was kind of given to you. Ooh, the limit cross slash getting interrupted there. Going for, that would have been a double KO. HyperKirby and Ally, but they definitely take that because this is the alternative. Do you see him walk up slowly and up tilt?
Yeah,
you see that?
he did it he did it once, and then the fair coming out. He actually blocked the first one, and then like he actually had fallen with the counter first, and when Ally saw the counter, he was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it again.
Okay. Ally trying to put the pressure on the ledge. He's doing a good job so far. He knows he has to make a big play. He's trying to scare HyperKirby into doing something foolish, but he's having none of it, man.
Get the fair? Oh, no. Narrowly missing the fair, actually, and it's just because Cloud is at 97%, so you got sent a little farther.
Something, too, that Salt0ne can do here, since his stock is pretty much ready to go, he can try to go for an SD kill with the climb hazard, too. Like on the way down. That's just a good option that you can have.
I mean, having a stock ahead, yeah, you do have that ability there.
Samsora.
Yeah, Samsora having 2 stocks, too, at the same time.
Exactly, it would have been a good idea, but there goes the stock, and look at just like that, red team back into it. Samsora doing an amazing job staying healthy. They're definitely overcoming that early SD, Vicky.
And that's the hill you got to climb and get ready to play. Screaming patiently. See Ally avoiding HyperKirby, actually opting to go for the ledge with a grenade, and HyperKirby recognizing that his friend's in trouble here, and unfortunately not really getting there on time. Samsora is going to be able to take advantage of that situation and take care of Salt0ne.
I always like to give out the MVP award after every game. It's obviously Samsora in this game. Like, wow, what a beast, man. He barely took any damage. He's still on his second stock. Even after Ally made that critical error in the beginning, SD up tilt. Oh, no.
Oh, that was a way better option.
Fair enough. You
way
got it.
better
You got
option.
it. You got it. It's like, look at, yeah, Samsora's like, why did you SD? And Ally's like, well, here's what happened, actually. I back aired, and now I'm trying to get back. I couldn't jump, and that's it. I'm going to shake my head because I'm Ally, and that's what I do. He always shakes his head after everything.
You just killed me right now because I actually have never really realized that until you just pointed it out.
He shakes his head. If he wins, he shakes his head no. If he loses, he shakes his head yes. I don't know. I've watched the man play Smash for however many years he's been playing. I don't know. He doesn't know. That's why he shakes his head no. But either way, what an amazing comeback. Samsora was like, why'd you make me work that hard for it, man? That's ridiculous.
He says working hard, but at the same time holding on to 2 stocks, barely even passing 100% on that second stock. If anything, he looked like he was just in control the entire time.
Well, it's interesting, too, because you think of how much area the swords from Cloud and Roy are going to take up on Battlefield. Like, it's really hard, I feel like, for Peach to kind of weave around them in such close quarters. But, yeah, Samsora, that was brilliant.
You know, we were mentioning this, and I know that Peach, it was a little difficult for Peach in Smash 4. Actually, little is a little bit of an understatement, but it was a little difficult for Peach in Smash 4 to deal with swords. But in this game, I think Peach does, have a problem, but not as much of a problem compared to how she was in Smash 4.
I think it's still tough, but I think the biggest difference is that she gets way more off of her punishes, you know what I mean? Or can push them further, and a lot of recoveries got nerfed on sword characters, or she just has more tools. So a lot of intricacies going on. She's just a stronger character, Cloud obviously a weaker character, but it looks like the green team kind of agrees. They're going to want to have close quarters combat. They don't want Ally running away and throwing grenades and pulling them for free, and they don't want Samsora to be able to space them out.
Yeah, and to use the platforms that Battlefield has for Samsora to just mix up wherever Samsora was going to be too. Adding in that extra pressure below the platforms. Okay. Get that parry.
Yeah, I like the recognition by Ally. Like the meta around parrying is developing so much where you have so much time because it kind of freeze screens when you get the parry. You can recognize if you can punish or not. And Ally saw that wasn't a great situation for himself. So I like how he didn't pull any buttons.
Yeah, he literally just dash attacked away, which is also not a bad option considering that Snake's dash attack actually has like some invincibility on certain areas of his body.
Right. Jab looking for the back air too. He caught the connection, but it looked like Samsora got in the way and interrupted a little bit. What's the combo? No. Good DI actually from Samsora, avoiding the back air from HyperKirby. I bet you, I'm going to ask him about that later, and he'll have no idea what I'm talking about. But it was good DI. It might just be sometimes you just hit the right buttons or pull the control stick the right way.
We talk about Roy's recovery actually going through the stage, hitting Samsora away.
Okay, looking for an F tilt, can't find anything. Looking for an up smash, he thought Sam was going to approach in the air or something. Oh, goodness. Oh, poor Peach. That could not feel good. Roy forward smash? Oh, God.
Right on the dress, too, man. But we got the double up E, actually just hitting Samsora away. And trying to catch Ally's jump, too. Cloud's up air, of course, still being such a force to respect as well.
Ally there going for the aggressive option on the way back. I think he'll take that trade, though, because his stock, especially on Smashville, he lived for a really, really long time. So just take a little extra damage to extend the lead.
Let's just talk about the follows from Green Team.
Yeah, for real. So, hold on. We'll talk about it after this set, but there goes a parry and an up tilt on the other side. Look at all the space, man, that the red team's got. Oh, no, that's really, really bad.
Yeah,
so
that was a really bad situation.
That's another thing for the green team is that Roy's forward smash on the stage, it's a realistic move you can connect and KO with at 7. Like, Ally's at death percentage right now to Roy forward smash free.
Also, let's take Rage into consideration right here, but the follow-up coming from Samsora and the SD coming from the green team.
No.
From HyperKirby?
That was actually a gimp by Samsora.
He just couldn't come back. He didn't have a jump.
Yeah, he
stole
his double jump. Yeah, that's what happens in doubles. You can't really look at both sides of the screen. So
I was looking at the left side.
we had good double synergy there because you were watching the left and I was watching the right. So there you go. Yeah, Samsora with immaculate play again. Just taking stocks early, living for a while, but now we see Ally kind of taking over the tank job here on the third game. Very critical for this green team now. They're going to have to make a big play here if they're going to want to take this one down. Now we're seeing HyperKirby. Oh, man, Samsora's a beast. Samsora's a beast.
And he knew in that situation, he was like, I'm just going to do it again.
So this is going to be insanely. Oh, no. Does that... All right, what do you got? Hold on. No, I'm actually curious.
He just double jumped out of that situation. Just opted to go for the platform instead.
Because that's the ESAM and MVD classic where you stick the Pikachu and the Pikachu's so fast you can just run up and stick it onto them. Oh, I thought, okay, yeah, he switched, yeah. Wow. So game 1 was super good for the green team. Red team really gave them an opportunity in game 2 to take that down, especially with Ally's SD, but man, that was just really, really well played by the red team. Good adjustments, and honestly, I don't know, like, what could the green team have really done differently? Because they really couldn't get their foot in the door offensively against the red team.
I'm going to be so honest. I feel like at the very end of that game 3, like, it really could have been a toss-up because at the same time, like, Dream Team had the lead for a little bit until at the very end, Samsora just completely switched that situation, as you mentioned, with the turn-up off stage.
Yes.
And Roy having Rage is still a thing in this game, although not as prominent, obviously, coming from Smash 4. But